Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Montgomery jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Yarbrough earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Number 24 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Stepping up now, Angelo Lucero. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Striding in, Chris Bostic. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Montgomery Biscuits took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Yonny Chirinos gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 24 closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Number 24 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 24.
In now, Angelo Lucero is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
We're doing well.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Oliver Nothing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Ray Rosa is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now in the box, Rick Newberry. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He doesn't have a big fastball, but we get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you can still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Rick Newberry is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
He wants me to do a 4-seam fastball in the corner.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throw goes to third. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Kevin Fields. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. On to first, and that's your ball game. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Montgomery Biscuits used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Elijah Noonan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 24 records the save, his 3rd. Number 24 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 24.
Now at the plate, Magneuris Sierra, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Fernando Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Popped him up. Murillo has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Angelo Lucero. He flew out in his last at bat.
Angelo Lucero.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a line.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Biscuits used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Troy Rourke earns the win. His
Good job right there.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Your attention, please.
leading off the inning, Leroy Faust, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Place is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Joey Sechrist. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Joey Sechrist.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. A fastball that just misses inside.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Joey Sechrist goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Hamp. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Biscuits used a nice 5th inning. Stepping into the box, Rico Santana. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching. but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Guerrero is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Digging in, Leroy Faust. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Taken called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Troy Rourke wins his 3rd of the season. Chad Roach is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Number 24 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB.
Your attention, please.
Leading off the inning, Mario Guzman.
11th inning.
Something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Arroyo fields cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Ready once again, Leroy Faust. He singled his last time up. In there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Guzman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
And that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Herman Bond, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Ground ball left side. Arroyo brings it in. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Ryan Lamar, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Willie Oliveros earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Number 24 hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 5 runs.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
No, I'm gonna
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management.
Barely getting started.
Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Joe, you've really come out of nowhere to emerge as a notable prospect in this organization. People are noticing and talking. No shortage of confidence either. Good. That'll serve you. That'll serve you. Keep it up, Joe.
A player receives input from
I
a
really
coach.
like your potential, son. If you can tap it, you're really going to be dangerous out there.
The evaluation of minor league prospects.
Joe, this is
not
John
only
Kent
the
of
business
989
team
Sports
scouts.
Management. We're big
Sports
fans of
agents
your
do their
potential, and
homework
we'd
as
like to
well.
help you achieve your goals.
From the ranks of hundreds of
Most
minor
importantly, we
league
have a
prospects,
relationship with the
next
front
generation
office
of
of the
MLB
Rays,
superstars
and that with that of
will
every other
eventually
team
emerge.
too. When you have a demand, it makes sense.
Determining which prospects will be those
This
superstars
would
is
be
big
after you were
business.
drafted. What would be okay if I did?
And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
The
Mlb
game's
The
future stars are on display.
All right.
Stepping up to the plate, Anton Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter. Anton.
Rounded back up the middle. Camp up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Striding forward now is the DH, Ehire Adrianza. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Sean Cardona, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Gonzalez leads off first with one away. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's
like if I have like a contract.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner. And I mean just off the corner.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now batting, Steve Guerrero. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And a fastball just a bit high. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Nope, sorry. That's the wrong pitch.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Into the box, Nicholas Maddox. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Guerrero is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Stepping in, Darren Farron. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. Got him down 0-2. I think he can pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. way in front of that fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Ehire Adrianza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
To first, Choi scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Sean Cardona. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. And he's been a busy man here this half inning. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Floyd Patel. Now here it comes.
Floyd Patel.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Camp loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Ready for another chance? Steve Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Cruz over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Brian Logan.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in, Miguel Reyna. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Miguel Reyna.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That was definitely not my second strikeout.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Yo,
and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in, Nicholas Maddox. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Maddox is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
Comment.
First step, quickness, speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Darren Barron is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Anton Gonzalez.
Number 4, Anton.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now batting.
In now, Ehire Adrianza, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Barron leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
No, I'm just not going to listen to this guy. I'm just going to throw an inside corner fastball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in it.
Great.
Leading off the inning, Sean Cardona, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up the first base line. Choi has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, good.
Striding in once again, Floyd Patel. 0-2 on his line thus far.
Floyd Patel.
Belted high in the air out to left. Guerrero going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Steve Guerrero. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more.
Strike him out.
He struck him out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Leading off the inning, Brian Logan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here's another 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, man, there's been a real change in velocity as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Miguel Reyna. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Weaver is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Maddox. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
I'm done for.
Striding in to start the ninth, Darren Barron, and they'll need him to get something going here.
I'm still pitching.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
I have 5 balls and 80 strikes.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff has been dirty today.
So digging in now, Anton Gonzalez. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on it only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great this. But you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Stepping into the box, Eury Adrianza. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Montgomery jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 24 earned his 5th win of the year and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Number 59 is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
All right, what's in for me? exceeding expectations.
This prospect has become the object
Joe, I
of a
spoke
notable
with John
sports
Kent of
management
989
company's
Sports
attention.
Management. He made a good pitch. And the fact is, I do think the time is coming when you'll need more from a representative. But what do we know about this guy in the company? Joe, I spoke with John Kent of 989 Sports Management. He made a good pitch. And the fact is, I do think the time is coming when you'll need more from a representative. Forget it. I can't pronounce that word for some reason today. Representative. That I can offer.
However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler
You know, I wouldn't
dealer
mess around
can
with your
feel
future,
like
Joe.
a scary
I vetted this
step.
company and I think they're a great fit. Nine eight nine Sports is a very reputable firm. And the fact that John came to see you in person tells us something about what he thinks of you and your presidential.
But a fledgling must leave the
I'll
nest.
tell him you're in.
For
It's been such a pleasure helping bring you along to this point, Joe. Like blah blah blah.
A first conversation with a new
I'm so happy you decided to go with us. We think the sky is the limit for you. Now tell me, how are you feeling about your situation with the race organization?
A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips.
It's my job to help you get where you want, Joe.
But the measure of a good agent
We can get
is
you
how
where you
well
want to
he
go.
can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Right. Jackson Mon. So weird that my name's Joe Random.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the into the box now, Jared Pendergast, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in, Woody Tennis. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Tennis tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Hit out towards second. Place comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number. Next will be the designated hitter, Christian Walker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Fire it down the middle and 1 out.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Buddy Richard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Rod Herndon. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Cruz over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Biscuits lead it 1-0. At the plate, Felipe Delgado hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. To the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on.
Sweet spot strike. Okay, the wood.
Skied into very shallow right. Weber is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Archie Bowers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. To short. Camp right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And Montgomery's out in front here. Standing in, Jared Pendergast. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Strike.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity. Ball in play.
Popped him up. Number 24 in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. In now is John Jay. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
John Jay.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Jay behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Woody Tennis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Softly to the right. Choi is there. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's digging in for his 2nd at-bat. Christian Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Richard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So stepping in, Rod Herndon.
Captain Rod Herndon.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Leading off the inning, Felipe Delgado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And there's their first hit of the game.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Delgado on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Place ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And there's 1 away.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Archie Bowers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Biscuits lead it 6-0. In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's my stamina.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on. And not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to left field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Ready now, Woody Tennis.
First baseman number 2, Woody
The
Tennis.
pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Woody Tennis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Christian Walker. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up. Digging in once again, Buddy Richard. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Fastball called for strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting.
In now, Rod Herndon. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. At the plate, Felipe Delgado. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't ask. Derek Paulino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Paulino.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 24 earns his 6th winning decision in this one, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Matt
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Good job.
A manager checks in with his ball club.